Bobachek gets a chance to hit.
Number 2, Luis Angel Acuna.
And that's in for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. 1 out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. 1 down, base is empty. Smash down the left field line. Makes the grab, 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
A little bit low. Canning, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Batting fourth.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Fifth, catcher,
and now for the Jays,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. In the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Strike on the inside corner.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Here's Juan Soto.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
In there at the knees. And that's in the
I got a
dirt.
ball, 1 strike. Ball.
1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A little bit low. 3 and 2 now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Roden makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is
First
empty.
baseman,
And now it's the
Pete
polar bear,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike. Next
Ball,
one
that's out.
misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here at Citi
Leading
Field.
off for
And
the
now
Blue Jays,
George
right
Springer.
fielder George Springer.
Canning back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Springer. Will Wagner getting ready to hit. Just
that's up there.
missed. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
So now 1 and 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now 1 and 1. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. And the slider just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1 and 1. Inside, just missed. And that one is in the dirt. Counts full, 3 and 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Jesse Winker. Just missed.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
That one misses, and it's 3 and 0. takes a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Man at first with one gone. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. In the air, left field, down the line. Roden makes the grab, 2 down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field,
Batting
getting to play
seventh,
like that, you
center
love the
fielder,
opportunity to make it.
Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
The next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's
One
got
ball,
such a good
2
sinker.
strikes.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in
Leading
Queens,
off for
new inning
Toronto,
getting started.
left fielder,
Here's the left
Alan
fielder,
Roden.
Alan Roden. That misses.
Nope. Outside.
1-0. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. That's
Down to
down and
3-2.
in. A slider missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a
Now
battle.
batting,
It's not always easy
shortstop,
laying off a
Bo
3-2
Bichette.
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 balls.
That
2
misses,
strikes.
and it's 2-2. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Roden around third. Relay throw home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well,
Now
they strike
batting,
first
first
as he gets the
baseman,
job done to
Vladimir
bring home the run.
Guerrero.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1 ball.
Next pitch
2
is
strikes.
outside. Bichette stands at second with no outs. Right side, Acuna tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Anthony
Now batting, the
Santander
designated
next up for the
hitter,
Blue Jays.
Anthony Santander.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Soto in position, nabs it. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Up next,
Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Hayden Sanger.
Number 98.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's the strike. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one misses. Now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering is outside. Misses off the plate. And the count is even 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next,
back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Fly to center his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive. Fair ball.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Soto batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Inside, and that's ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the 4th. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for
Up
him
next,
here.
for
Showed
the
a
Blue
willingness to
Jays,
drive
right
that pitch
fielder,
the opposite
George
way.
Springer.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Will Wagner
Now batting,
next up for the
third
Blue
baseman,
Jays.
Will
Struck out
Wagner.
swinging his first time. Wagner,
Oh, that's
26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The next
Ball, that's
offering
off the plate.
misses. Ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 1. Man at first, one away.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the
Now
bump
batting,
today.
the center fielder,
Miles Strong next up for the Blue Jays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's
Leading
Pete
off
Alonso.
for the Mets, first baseman, Pete
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for
Alonso.
Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot
Nope.
in June
Ball
of
one.
2023. Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and
Ball
those
2.
chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's a strike and a count 2-1. And that one almost hit him.
1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to
Now
score in
batting,
this one.
left
Don't want to wake a
fielder,
team up with the free pass.
Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo,
That's a
the
ball.
next to hit, takes outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss. Alonso on at first, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Double play ball to second. Spin throw, that's 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now this is in the air down the line. Springer sizes this one up, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alan Roden. Canning back to work. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. One up, one down. So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 0 for 2 in this one. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Jose Siri. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the catcher, Hayden Singer. Struck out swinging his first time. The Mets down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. High chopper to third. Wagner throws to first in time. So the lineup flips over. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off for
6.
Toronto,
And now to the plate.
designated
Here's the
hitter,
Toronto
Anthony
DH,
Santander.
Anthony Santander. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Next
Ball
pitch is
2.
downstairs.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Now pitching for the New
Daniel
York Mets.
Nunez will take over
Number
here.
72.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. And that skips into dirt.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
There's a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about
Now
that
batting,
one. And now they've got some
catcher,
speed on
Alejandro
first, so we'll
Kirk.
see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game
Now
at the
batting,
plate for him.
right
He
fielder,
looks locked
George
in.
Springer.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now at the plate,
Up
Will
next
Wagner.
for the Blue
Who's 0
Jays,
for 2 with a
third
pair of
baseman,
strikeouts.
Will Wagner.
That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That one way inside. That's towards center. Siri in position. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 4.
Now batting.
Now
the
here
center
is
fielder,
Miles Straw. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball, that's it.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the
Alan
left fielder,
Roden.
Alan Roden. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play.
Ball inside.
Got him swinging. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. Juan Soto now. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. There's a strike at the knees.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Guerrero the toss to first. They get the out on Soto.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alonso into box again. Takes a strike.
1's the count. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. Straw makes the play, and there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. He is struck out, and he is walked. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Gets it to first. That's the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
New
back.
York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
55.
Ryan Stanek.
Ryan Stanek.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order
off
now.
for Toronto,
And now here is
shortstop,
Bo
Bo
Bichette.
Bichette.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball is outside. Stanek measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Just off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. And that one hammered. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better
Now
than
batting,
that.
Textbook
first
bat
baseman,
control right there.
Vladimir
Got a pitch on the
Guerrero.
outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
This one in the air, center field. Series sizing it up. Corrals it. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fought off foul. Bichette, the runner at second with 1 away. And that chops in for a strike.
0-2.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball to first, could be 2. 1 at second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Just missed. Hard hit left side. And Winker is set down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Ball to strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Nick Sandlin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now, Jose Siri.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And downstairs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Just missed.
Down.
Up the middle, makes a sliding stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Peyton Sanger up now for the Mets.
Number 98.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Mets.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
75.
Reed Garrett.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. First pitch misses. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
2-2 to count.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's George Springer.
Now batting,
0
right
for 3
fielder,
in this
George
one.
Springer.
High fly ball out towards left field. Nimmo going back on it. Pulls it into the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
On the ground, right side, Acuna. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Citi Field, on to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Sandlin back to work. That one in there across the letters. In there at the knees, and that is strike 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That clips the corner.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that is out number 3. We go to the 9th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Alan Roden next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And now it's even up. And that's too high. Runner at first with no outs here. Late that time, and it's strike two.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Well done behind the dish. And now the shortstop, Bichette. And a foul ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his third
Up
of the
next
game.
for the Blue Jays,
And next
first
for
baseman,
Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a chopper out to short. They take the force out, and the inning is back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brendan Little.
Now pitching
And you
for
know,
Toronto,
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when
number
they're called
54.
upon with big leads because
Brendan
it just doesn't
Little.
have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Makes the grab, one down. Here's the
Now
left fielder,
batting,
Brandon
left
Nimmo.
fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball one there. And another ball. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls on.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're